Hello, everyone. How are you? My name is Letty Toombs. Good to see you guys again. And I want to tell you guys everything I say on this live, on this video, is alleged and in my opinion. I looked at Melody Cherie from Love and Marriage Huntsville. She did an IG live today. And she really explained a lot of what's going on that show. Yes, she did. She even asked if we thought as viewers, was this the worst time she had been attacked more than any other time? And a lot of people said yes. And when I think about it, I believe it is. Because remember when they first started talking about the RP situation, you know, the revenge P that Martell had threatened to put out on him and her actually, and he tried to pretend there's someone else. Well, everyone that was pretending like, oh, it's just harassment and communication, like they didn't really know what was going on. But all the while, all of them have already known what was going on. Because Tisha went on a Carlos, his own Carlos show, Nightlife, whatever he calls it. She went on there. It was her and some viewers from what's it called? Bell Collector. Had one of the ladies from Bell Collector. Had Tisha. And it had Dustin on there. Well, Tisha made the statement because Martell had already, you know, went all crazy on him, on Tisha and Marceau. Let me back up a little bit. Before I do about her live, I'm at least go over here to Dusty's little event she had. Dusty gave an event where everybody came except Melody and Sonny. They the only two didn't show up. And it's some kind of game thing they had going on. And Dusty asked questions that started a whole big old mess between Martell and Marceau. I think I've already talked about it. Anyway, after that happened, Tisha went on Carlos saying that they all had already seen, or the guys at least had seen it, the proof of Martell having a video of Melody and him. So on Melody's live today, she said, you know, they all knew, but no one said anything. Not one of them spoke up for her. Not one pulled her to the side and said anything. You know, and that's low. That's real low. But that's how they did her. That's how they did her. Everyone knew, including Carlos. He knew. But they ran with it like they didn't really know what was going on, calling it harassment, communication. Like it ain't nothing but a text message. And all, when they knew exactly what it was. And she didn't say anything. She kept quiet. Melody said they think because when she's quiet, she don't know what's going on. She's not privy to what's going on, but she know what's going on. She said she know what's going on. She just don't say nothing. And she also mentioned Kimberly. Because on the reunion, you're going to see Kimberly acting a fool. Trying to really go for Mel. But Melody said the only reason why she asked about Maurice and that DUI is because production asked her to do it. They said because none of them don't want to talk about it, and we need to talk about it because it's all over social media, so we need to talk about it. So Melody said, okay, being the star that she is, being the, you know, the head of the show, the lead person. She says, okay, I'll try. But if she don't want to go. She don't want to tell me nothing, but I'm going to try it. So that's why when you saw the scene with Melody and Kimmy at Melody's house working out, and Melody brought up the conversation regarding Maurice's DUI, and Kimmy didn't really want to talk about it. Well, Melody brought it up because they asked her to, kind of push it, get some answers, talk about it. And on another scene, you'll see Melody talking to Tisha about it, taking it so far as to say, look like he got lipstick on his lips, don't he? Look at it. Trying to get some answers, trying to talk about it because it's out there anyway, so let's talk about it. Melody even had a scene where she was with her girlfriend, and Dr. Shanita, and she talked about it. She even made the statement about Maurice always trying to act like he's the most stable, humble, rational one of the bunch. And look at him, because they had a whole video of him out there when he got released. Anyway, and then if you've been watching the show, you saw the scene with Mel and Kim. And Melody said the reason why she shut it down with Kimberly is because she really didn't want to talk about it. And she could see Kimberly didn't want to talk about it. So when Kim got a little offended and said she don't want to hear, she really didn't want Mel talking about it or hear nothing else about it. That's why Melody agreed and said, okay, you won't hear anything else from me about this issue. Melody said, because really, in actuality, she didn't want to talk about it anyway. Production asked her to do that. She said, and when her and Maurice had that conversation and she apologized to him and he apologized to her, that was squashed. She said she even went so far as to call Kimberly and said, Kim, I didn't even want to do this. They asked me to do this. And Kimmy said, girl, I know. I ain't worried about it. I know that's how production is. So Melody thinking everything copacetic. It's cool. Ain't no problems. Called Mark, she called her and invited her and Maurice to her mimosas with Melody. They all showed up. Everybody came except Tisha. Even Trisha and Ken came. And Trisha's husband. Trish, her boyfriend Ken, and her husband Marquez. They all was there. Marsau, Kimmy, Maurice, Chris, and Nell Fletcher. They was there too, with all the millimeters. There was a part where Melody showed that Kimmy had took a picture with one of her millimeters. She said she could tell something was there, so she took a picture. She saved that picture. And she sent it to Kim. And Kim told her, about the lady in the picture was a cancer survivor too. Then Mel sent another picture to Kimmy with Kimmy and Maurice on it. Well, Kimmy said, thank you. The pictures came out nice. And your millimeter lady that I took a picture with, she was a breast cancer survivor as well as I am. And Mel said she could feel that it was some kind of connection they had going on. And everything fine. Everything is fine. No more issues. That's what she thought. Then they get on the reunion. And Kimmy act a monkey. She actually cut up with Melody. And Melody said she was surprised, shocked. She said it was just sad. It was really sad to see Kim act that way. She said, but she know she's one of the puppets, for the puppeteer. They all fall in line, right, against her. She said she even talked to one of the cast members, and they told her they didn't let her show because she's a she's for Melody, she's being a millimeter. So they didn't even let her hardly get no roles. She didn't get cast no more. Because if you remember, Sonny and Melody was together at Nell's bachelorette party that Destiny threw. That was a hot mess with them. She had them two little naked people in there just sitting over there in the corner, a little naked woman. Her stomach is not flat at all. And the little chocolate man. And they did some kind of painting on them. And when Sonny was up there doing the painting, Nell gonna say, you don't want to paint the snake? Y'all was sharing him. Y'all both were sharing him, talking about Destiny and Sonny was sharing Moses. And Sonny said, I ain't shared nothing. And then when Sonny was over there sitting down, if you remember, I know I'm all around it. I'm in Melody's live, and then I'm back over here at the show, you know, because it's so much that went on. Anyway, back to Melody's live. She talked about the situation with her and Kimmy, and that she was so surprised that he got to Kimmy carried on the way she did. She said that she was able to hold herself because her team told her, you got too much to lose. Don't go out there letting them take you out yourself. Don't go out there and act the fool with them. And Melanie said, I'm not. And she said, that's why I didn't. I did not act up. She said, even at Nell's vow renewal, when all the rest of them was sitting all over there together, like nothing ain't even happened, when they just went through a whole bunch of mess, now they all over there sitting together like peanuts in a bag. That's what she said. She said, but I'm not finna do that. This is a reality show. We got to show the reality so people can believe it. Not all that fake stuff. She said, and they trying to really make it like we acting. She said, but that's not me. When I get ready to act, I'm going to act on the movies like I do and learn the script. But on this reality show, I'm doing my reality. She said, that's why at the wedding vow renewal, when you saw Martell come over there to that table where she was sitting with the rest of them, because they wasn't mad at each other. That's why she was able to sit with the rest of them. And when he came, she got up and left because it was crossing her boundaries. She went up there and told Nell bye, you know, gave her a hug and stuff. She said, but before she left, which it was a part we didn't see, Nell had the cameras come in. She had some camera people or a photographer come over and take pictures of Melody and her and them. You know, take pictures with them before she left. She said even Destiny came over in her space and, you know, then she left on about her business. She said, like the lady I am, I didn't cause no scene. She said, and a lot of people think that she wasn't supposed to be in the space with Martell. She said she created that space. A lot of the stuff we see on the, she said, a lot of stuff you read on those documents, some of it, you don't have it, the whole thing correct. So that was her boundary line, she said. Anyway, after she talked about that, she got to talk about Destiny. You know, because Destiny, them put out that Martell and Melody was grooming her as if to be a third party in their relationship. And Melody said that right there, that's what really getting under her skin. Not so much as Destiny and her lying, because Destiny lie all the time, but for production to actually put that in a title and make a synopsis out of it without checking with her to see if it was true or false, that's what she got a problem with, because it's, you know, it's discrediting her character. It's different. That's when you be liable for defamation. She said, but she ain't gonna say too much. You know, but she know it was production that did all that. The producers of the show that should have checked with her, should have did their due diligence. But they didn't. They just put it out there. Martell and Melody grooming Destiny to be in a, you know, have a threesome. And Melody said, like I told you, I don't roll like that. She said, I had already made she already made a video about that, because when Destiny said, I could have Martell and Melody said, I don't roll like that. People that want to be that way, that's fine, that's them. She said, but I don't roll that way. She said, that is not how I roll. And she was really hurt, you could tell. And then when she talked about Nell and Chris, she was really hurt. She said, and when she was asking Chris those questions, people like, I thought she didn't care what she asking Chris for. She said, I asked him because if people going to be in my space, I got to check their heart, see where their heart at. It ain't about Martell and the relationship or who he hooked her, who it is. But if you supposed to be my friend and you doing those type of things, I don't need you in my space. See, because Chris hooked Trish up with Martell. Why him and Melody was still married. They hadn't finished, their divorce wasn't final. She hadn't even been long moved out when Trish went to her house. It was still her home at that time. So that's why she said she asked Chris that, because she wanted to know. She wanted to check and see where he at. She said, and then when Nell was saying things like her mom passed away and she was over there helping Melody, Melody said not once did she call Nell over there to come and comfort her on none occasions. She said there was one time when she called Nell hollering and screaming, and that was when Martella took her $17,000. She said she called that day. But she said she has never called Nell, leave your house, come over and check on me, come take care of me, come over so I can cry, come comfort me. She said she's never done that. But Nell would have you think, I left my mother and she was on her dying bed to go see Melody. Melody said when they was all together, it was always couples. It was Martell and her, Chris and Nell, and sometimes it was Destiny and the Barry. So she said she don't know why Nell did that. She said if a Destiny be talking about they groomed her, she don't know when it was. Because they weren't even around each other. By the time when they started getting closer, her and Martell wasn't even talking no more. She said because she didn't meet Destiny until 2018. She was engaged to LeBaric at that time. And LeBaric was Martell's best friend. She already knew LeBaric, but she never knew Destiny. But Destiny and Martell's all of a sudden so close. Best friend, but my brother. To me, it's just like, it's sad how those women on there could sit there and have seen something like that. That video that Martell put out or had shown their husbands and didn't tell Melody nothing about it. That's sad. That really is sad. That's really sad. You think women can stick together better than that. But them women on that show, child, all they worry about is staying with them little regular husbands of theirs. And you don't need to leave your husband to be honest or to be, faithful to your friend. Look out be a woman. Look out for a woman. You're woman first. Even if you have to sneak and pull it to the side and say, don't tell Martell I'm telling you this, because I don't want Maurice to know I told you. Kimmy could have said that. Or Tisha could have said, don't tell Martell I told you this, because I don't want Marceau to know. They could have told her about that revenge piece, but they didn't. None of them did. And if Melody is getting ready to leave this show, because I think she is, because she said all money ain't good money, I'm done with it. I don't want to see the rest of them fakers. I don't want to see the rest of them fakers. Y'all ain't showing y'all real life. Y'all act like ain't nothing happening. Somebody talk about what's going on in y'all life, y'all ready to kill a person. I mean, when they was talking about Tisha and Marceau, Tisha gonna tell Melody, you got a dark soul. All that. Hey, I hope she is leaving. I really do. On her terms. Because if she want to stay and make some money, she can stay and make the money. But I hope she leaving on her terms. And I hope she come up with a show of her own. I really do. Hope she get together. I would like for her and Sonny to come with something. They both producers. Sonny been producing a while. Come on up with them a reality show. I really would love to see Sonny and Moses, Melody and her mother, the children, and see Melody dating and Miss Van dating. I would love to see something like that, and then see all the black excellence. The people that Melody know that's already in the business making big dollars, that's in Huntsville, that's really having, able to show black excellence with their lives. I would love to see that. I really would. And Melody can show her business, all of her businesses that she got going on. I wish her and Sonny bought him some land, because Miss Van is a broker. Sonny got the real estate. Melody got the builder's license. Sonny is a constructor. They all got the, they can do it. They can do it. Get them some land and even if they build like 4 duplexes. You know what I'm saying? 4 duplexes in the neighborhood where the people can afford it. Over there where they want the people to be able to have something nice that they can afford. I would love to see that come to pass. I really would. Anyway, y'all, that's all I'm going to talk about tonight. I just wanted to come in here and chat a little bit about Melody because I did see her live. I did. And you could tell that she wasn't happy when she talked about Nell and Chris Fletcher. But if you want to see it, you can go over there to Tay Talk. She's showing it. I don't know if Chit Chat with QT is showing it. I heard them talking about it, but I actually saw it being shown on Tay Talk with Your Girl. And if you don't want to go to Tay Talk with Your Girl, Melody Cherie IG live on YouTube, and you'll see it yourself. Because she also talked about her oldest daughter party. They had a great time. She said, shoot, I've been doing too much. They love the party better. Shoot, I could save me some money because on the other one, she be spending lots of money. Anyway, you guys, lovelets, thanks for coming in. I'll see you guys again soon. I'm going to try to start coming in a little bit more and start talking about different things. Anyway, talk to you guys later.